Well, hello there, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you again. And here I have another installment of this new program we're calling Share a Prayer. And today I have Reverend Maureen McElligott with us. I hope I said that right. I practiced beforehand. And Reverend Maureen is part of the Power of Eight group that I told you about last time when Reverend Steph was with us. So, what that means is every Monday morning, there's a group of eight of us that gather together and we share a prayer on behalf of the Centers for Spiritual Living, our parent organization. And I thought it'd be really, really fun. Now, those calls, they last about 40, 45 minutes. It's a long prayer, trust me there. And I thought it'd be really fun to share that concept one-on-one with some of those ministers and some other ministers. So we're trying to do this about once a month, twice a month, hopefully, and share some prayers. So I asked Reverend Maureen if she'd join us. I love the prayers and I love what she's been sharing with us on Monday mornings. And what I want you to know is right now she's serving the Idlewild Center for Spiritual Living in Idlewild, California. And she's a hospice chaplain. That's her primary calling at this point. So I know there's a lot of love in the room. I know there's a lot of compassion in the room. I really want to honor you, Reverend Maureen, for that work because I know that's a lot. That's heavy stuff sometimes, and you're doing the deep, deep work with people. So I am grateful you're here and grateful you're going to share a prayer with us today. And I think we discussed we're gonna share on prosperity and abundance. Is that correct today?
Yes, that sounds good.
Sound good? I trust everybody out there would will enjoy a good dose of prayer around prosperity and abundance. So we're going to get it started. Reverend Maureen, if you would, please lead us off.
Certainly. All right. I know there is one divine one spirit calling, one infinite God, the creator of all, ever present, always, always divine. That God is abundance and peace and love and beauty and joy and light and all of the other qualities because that's who God is. And I know that I am one with the divine. The divine one created me, and so I have the divine within me. And God works through me. I am the hands of God on earth. And as I am, so are we all. And I see that and I know that as a blessing and a calling, and it is what I live my life for. So today I know that the abundance of God is mine in all areas of my life, because abundance comes in prosperity, in health, in opportunities, in relationships, in life. And I know that everything I want, everything I need, everything I desire is already mine. It is up to me to realize that in each situation, that everything is already provided for me and available to me at the level of my knowing and my belief. So I erase and remove and clear and release all doubts, all buts, all if onlys in my life. And I make room and open myself for the good in all areas of my life. I don't block it, I open to it, I allow it to flow. I am in the flow of the abundance of the divine. I stay in that flow. I stay open. I feel the amazing fullness of the power of God in me. And it feels so amazingly good. So I state for myself and for everyone listening to this prayer, I state for myself, I am the receiver of the abundance of God. I live in that beautiful, divine river of life. I am open, I am willing, and I accept all that comes to me. I make sure that I have nothing in my consciousness or subconsciousness to block that flow, to block the receiving, because I know that God is abundance. God is limitless. God creates and has created and continues to create all that we see and all that we don't see. And God wants, if I can say that, God wants me to have the abundance that is mine. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the teaching. I'm so grateful for knowing. And I'm so grateful for remembering when I seem to forget that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be anything. I don't really even have to say anything. I just realize that the divine is in me, always in me. And I am open to it, and I am grateful for it, and I receive it now. And now I share this prayer.
And it is from this consciousness built here, this moment, this expression, this experience of oneness, that I add my word, that I add a word of truth, that I add a word of blessing, that I add a word of affirmation, for I know that in this moment, this one power, presence, and intelligence that I call God is expressing itself as my life, as all life, abundantly, prosperously. And so what I know and what I claim for my own being is a deeper, more expansive experience, expression, and consciousness of abundance, of prosperity. For I know it begins in consciousness. And so I claim for each one that hears these words that same experience of deepening and expanding and growing the consciousness of abundance and prosperity, and then allowing that to take form as life, as the opportunities, the expressions, the experiences, the people, the connections, all the stuff of life. I know as an outpicturing of the consciousness that inspires that form, that outpicturing. And so again, I claim for each one here, each one listening, each one that hears these words, a deeper, more expanded experience, a deeper, more expanded consciousness of the absolute abundance that's already operating as life. Be it in the financial realm, be it in the realm of work or connections, friendships, no matter how, no matter what I may see, I see the abundance of God overflowing in my life. I see the money flowing through and into my life, into the lives of each one that hears these words, into all life, money just flowing in, pressed down, overflowing. And opportunity, new and amazing ways of expressing and experiencing the abundance, the prosperity of God flowing into each life. More and new experiences of relationship and connection. And at the heart of it all, it's still all God. So it must all be good. No matter what, no matter how, I know there is this one moving and breathing and having its being as my life is all life, and that is a good life. So I know this one life as already perfect, whole and complete with nothing missing. And I step into that consciousness and allow every part, every desire, everything I may wish about, dream about, everything I desire or want in my life. I know it's already out there and I know it's already attracted to me. So I let it come. I let it happen. I know my life is abundant and prosperous, and I know that same truth of each life, of the one life, of God's life. And so I am filled in this moment with absolute gratitude for the reminder of this truth, filled with gratitude to be the conduit through which God reminds each of this unabiding truth, unabashed truth. It's all good. It's all God. And it really could be no other way. And so I release this word into that law that can only say yes. I release this word into the law that must manifest itself. And I get myself out of the way, letting go of any concerns about how or why or when any of this shows up, letting go of the forms, getting my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits. I let God be God. And so it is.
And so it is.
Well, thank you, dear one, Reverend Maureen. I am so grateful you had some time to be with us today. It's a pleasure seeing you and being with you. And, I love it because I get to see you again on Monday and pray with you every
Yes.
week. So.
Yes. Aren't we lucky?
Exactly.
Thank you, Robert. It was just wonderful to share a prayer with you and to have you build upon my prayer. Boy, did I felt in the presence. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you.
All
And
right.
thank you to all my patrons out there that make all of this possible, that provide me with an opportunity to share a prayer and all the other programs that we're creating here at Spirit Evolving. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the patrons. And if you're not a patron and you're seeing this, well, then head over to patreon.com/RevBriz. I'm sure there's a link down there somewhere for you to click. And you can learn more about how you can gain access to all of our programming and all the resources, tools, and experiences we're building to help you create the life you truly desire. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye now.